All right, last but not least, I got something I consider a personal treat. That's why I made this a separate unboxing. Um, before I get started, I shall thank you for the time spent coming to this lightweight unboxing on the occult topics with the Professor YouTube channel. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, share. Please do comment, boo, hiss, cheer, clap. Let me know how you feel. Let me know good books that move you or you recommend. I'm always open to that. Having said that, let's get down to it. Now, recently, somebody who I consider to be one of my favorite authors released a book. This guy is notorious, though, for, let's put it nicely, the wait times to receive his books. Already, if you're in the know, you know who I'm talking about. And so I had the pleasure and privilege of getting at my sister from another mister, Deborah Whitmore, aka Honey Braids, aka the Everyday Goddess, aka A Conky's World. She stays out there in Atlanta where the book release was, and she actually waited in line for me for hours to give me my copy. So let's get down to the good part. So thank you. And let me say this before I can pull this out. I just mentioned Deborah Whitmore. That's her name on Facebook. On Instagram, you'll find her under Honey Braids or A Conky's World. Man, slide through, hit her up. She is a dope individual all the way around. I had the pleasure and privilege of publishing her children's book, Where Are My Superpowers, on aconkeysworld.com. She has a variety of products. She does pendulum readings, tarot readings, um, makes candles, just all around entrepreneur, wholesome spirit, and has all the tools that you can use. So thank you, Devin. Thank you. Let's get to it. Okay. The Seven Laws of Dark Power by Brother Panic. Now, before I even open this up and read a snippet or two out of it, let me show you his first book that I have. The Origins of Occult Civilization by Brother Panic. And you can see right here, I got all my marks. I'm just going to show you some of the highlights on the inside, so you can know I'm not playing when I say that. I consider his books to be among my favorites. Got marks everywhere, stickies, all that good stuff. This first book, which is going to be hard to get, he has a tight control over his creative properties, which I don't knock him. If you don't have a copy of this, you may not never get one, especially considering that it's going to take you a long time to get that thing. Now here we have his latest one, The Seven Laws of Dark Power, Volume 2, Self-Master. So that's the old saying. That's the old saying, I Self-Law and Master by C. Freeman Air. So let me see. He gave it up to Visa, B.O.B., Keenan and Torn, Courtney Jackson. These are the people that, if you follow Panic for years, speaks on the same people over and over. So this is not a mystery. The Seven Laws of Dark Power, social programming, motherfucking social engineer. It is you who must save you, the witch, the genie, and stuck niggers. The man is crazy. First law of dark power, control your mind, control the universe. Second law of dark power, your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Third law of dark power, everything on earth has a spirit. Fourth law of dark power, darkness is light and light is darkness. I'm telling you, I already know he's going to come with it. Fifth law of dark power, ask for one thing, you may get the other. Sixth law of dark power, what you put in the shit, you get out that shit. True that, true that, true that. Seventh law of dark power, with every nigger you find, there's also a bitch. I'm willing to bet that's about deities. The seven laws of dark power summed up. The laws of dark power complete. He even has a bibliography back here. Let's go straight to that. Of course, he's discussing the boule. Okay, his bibliography, of course, he quoted himself. J.C. Cooper, an illustrated encyclopedia of traditional symbols. David Michael Cunningham, creating magical entities. Paul Lawrence Guthrie, Making of the White Man, History, Tradition, and Teachings of Elijah Muhammad. uh, Power versus Force by David Hawkins. William Henry, Oracle of Illuminati. Judith Illis, Encyclopedia of Spirits, the Ultimate Guide to Magic, Fairies, Genes, Demons, Ghosts, Gods, Goddesses. Dantillion Jones, Mind Control 101, Carl Jung, Mysterium Con Quintus. I forget. I never heard that one before. Might have to get that one. Carl Jung, Psychology of Kundalini Yoga. Judy K. King, Isis Thesis, Terrence McLaughlin, Dirt, Gary B. Mills, The Forgotten People, James Van Fleet, How to Unleash Your Subconscious Mind. I got that one for sure. Got the Dirt. I got a physical copy of Dirt, which is hard to get. Judy K. King, Isis Thesis, got that. The Historical Origins of Christianity, Walter Williams, and then the Historical Origin of Islam. So yeah, uh, I'm gonna read this real quick. Did you know they never really ended slavery? Let's take, for example, how true warfare is carried out in the day. The movie Django is an example. By movie standards, this was a breakthrough movie in the day for blacks. And the pity is, it wasn't a black man who directed it. As mentioned earlier, it was directed by our good big-headed friend Quentin Tarantino, who I who I took a big decoded shit on in my last book about his movies. If anyone watches entertainment news media, Spike Lee went to war with this man, upset about his flagrant use of the word nigger. Spike Lee countered how many times he uses the word in all his movies. Samuel Jackson said Tarantino wants to be a nigger so bad. This is why he has his actors use the word so much. Spike doesn't care, and in return, he's attacking Tarantino. And Tarantino answers are Lee just wishes his movies were as good as mine. Wow. Well, uh, I'm not going to even attempt to read anymore. But if you rock with Brother Panic's information, then you might want to go on his website and get you one. Or I'm pretty sure real soon he'll be touring, and you can go there and get you a copy, because this man does not exist in the same temporal existence as other human beings. So uh, when you get your book, whether it's delivered by magical fairy or demonic sloth, it's going to be up in the air. But again, I appreciate this brother sincerely for the hundreds, if not thousands, of hours he's dropped. Good information, good meditation techniques, and such. And his first book, like I said, was beyond fire. So there was no way I wasn't going to get this one and add it to my collection and highlight it up like I did the first one. So, again, this is it. First meditation t-shirts will approve. Better hit him up for his wearable gnosis. conkeysworld.com. Deborah Whitmore. Slide through, show her some love on social media. Go to her website. Most likely she has the tools that you can use to make it happen. So, having said that, I'd be remiss Matter of fact, let me go. Let me go get a copy of my book while I'm pushing other people's books. Go get a copy of mine. All right. Purchase your copy of The Occult Meaning of Masonry of Symbols in the Chakra System by the Professor, which I can say I quoted from the origins of occult civilization in this book. Like I said, his book was for me it was phenomenal, and I did quote from it. Gave him his props. His chakra information alone was could have been its own book. But there's just so many jewels and gems that he dropped in there, and I was already in the process of writing my book, and I knew for a fact that I would quote him. But get up on this if you want this, okay? You don't have to be a Mason or to read it or to understand it. I just use Masonry as a template, a correspondence template for the chakra system, alchemy, Kabbalah, uh, etheric projection, astral projection, lucid dreaming, sigils. It goes on and on and on. So, again, I appreciate your time. Thank you for spending it with me. Like, share, subscribe, hit me up with a comment. Uh, I'm open to whatever. And again, this has been Occult Topics with the Professor. And I'm going to say peace.